Hello everybody and welcome here. We are here for the first race of the KFC Developmental Series, and I know you're wondering where the cars, but this is qualifying right now for the Go Homers, which in this race is just the Cup guys. They do not have a guaranteed spot and only 2 of them will make it in. 7 of them, so 5 will not make the show. They only have 5 minutes to turn a lap, and the top 2 will make it in. Hedger, Von Alonso, Carson Scott, Dejon Weeks, Colin Lindsay, John Arndt, Tyler Merkel, and Cody Smart are the ones trying to make it in. Everyone else who is a full-time racer is in. Yes, it is, because John Hunt technically is secured in. James Richardson is not running for this race, so John Hunt technically has a spot, but once we get the season going, it's going to be, as we see the first car start rolling off, I believe that's going to be John. It's going to be John Arndt out here on the track alone to start it off. What I was saying though is your top 35 will be locked in, and we'll go to the top 35 rule. So that means 5 drivers will be competing. 5 or more drivers will be competing in the field. We have 40 full-time drivers, and 2 Cup drivers will make the event every week. Yeah, so it should be interesting to see how this all works out. But John Racer, or this is Jeff Arndt, another driver, Carson Scott, Dejon Weeks, the 38 of Tyler Merkel. The 2 car now for Von Alonso is starting to get going, and the only drivers that have not started getting going is Cody Smart, and the 12 of that is Colin Lindsay. So John Arndt's going to have the first lap, and I don't think anyone's running close to each other. You kind of want, you see the 09's back here with the 38 right behind him, and Carson's right in front of them, so maybe these 3 drivers can get something going for them. But right now we're watching the 33 car, who is on his first lap right now. See how John Arndt does, trying to get into the main event here, as we call it, as Carson, I think, is now on his lap. And here goes Dejon and the 38 of Tyler Merkel behind him. And you saw Collins now leaving pit road as the 66 is still on pit road. Cody Smart. So here comes John Arndt. He will make the first official lap. Don't worry about that, about the 000 up there. And John Arndt runs a 50.23, so not too fast. The next driver will be Carson Scott right here in the 000. See how fast this is. I believe the 38 and the 09. If the 09, Dejon making his return on the channel, though. If Dejon slow down a little bit and let the 38 catch up to him, they can make something happen. Maybe get together and push. But here comes Carson. See if he's faster than John here. And at the line, Carson is not faster. But here, let's see Dejon in the TNA car. John and Tyler Merkel. So Dejon and Tyler Merkel actually will jump to the top. He's in the draft. He's not really that close to the back of him, as the 12 just took a lap, or not taking a lap yet, but the 33 already taking another lap. And he will jump back up to the top now, as here comes the look at the 38 and the 09 now will get close together to work together. The 66 is right here. There he is. Him and Colin have not officially taken a full lap yet. As you see now, the 09 and the 38 are bumper to bumper. This is going to help both of them. And so Tyler Merkel and Dejon. Now Tyler just goes under Dejon, which kind of kills the momentum if they're side by side, but they're close enough. I think both of them will jump to the top as they do. Tyler Merkel now and Dejon Weeks up top. Can anyone knock them down with just 39 seconds to go? Colin Lindsay not much faster. And here's John Arndt already running the most laps. He really would love to make this show, and he barely beat out Dejon. He is technically in the show now. Here's our Von Alonso. And just, nope, not enough. Here's James Richardson. Or no. Cody Smart. Cody Smart, not enough. Carson Scott will be the next driver. As you see, Tyler Merkel still working under Dejon. Dejon needs to get behind Tyler and make something happen. As you see, Carson now crossing the line. Carson will not pick it up any. And now right here would be big if Dejon can pick it up. And Dejan does not. I think that was Dejan's last lap attempt. As Colin, does he pick it up any? He does, but it's not enough, only to 5th. John Arndt, who is safe, can he pick it up even more to be even more safe? He will not. The 2 car of Iván Alonso will not make the show. The 66, who was the last on, Cody Smart, he will improve 2 positions, but not enough. And I think that's it, guys. I think, as we're waiting, I think Tyler Merkel and John Arndt have raced their way into the main event here. Did Carson pick it up any right there? I do not think so. It is complete. And it's official as of now. Tyler Merkel, John Arndt make it into the show. So we're going to go get all the cars right now and be back soon. Alrighty, now we are here for the main event. 42 drivers are here. John Arndt and the 38 Tyler Merkel race their way in. And on pole for the first ever race will be the 7 of Abby Collins next to the 22 of Johnny Gardner. John Arndt qualified 3rd after making it into the show. Lucas Tran, Henry Williams, the 30 of Joshua Andrews, the 39 of Kim Markle, the 21 of John Racer, the 24 of Emmanuel Hartnett, the 17 of Cody Laney, the 26 of Stephanie Gardner, the 38 of Tyler Merkel, the 71 of Jonathan Fitzwater, the 4 of Carl Mendez, the 81, I believe, of Kevin Marcus, or the, oh, my bad, the 01, this is DJ Harris, the 99 of Rocco Twyman, the 16, David Richardson, the 59, Henrietta Fitzwater, the 62 of Wayne Carson, the 88 of Jackson Parker, the 84 of Ruby Eston, the 29 of Brad Lewis, the 20 of T.G. Hanley, the 84 of Ruby Esteen, the 32 of Austin Mendez, the 52 of Tommy Turbo, the 41 Ron Org, the 6, this is driven by John Hunt, but James Richardson will also share the ride, the 31 of Lauren Martinez, the 9 of Aaron Parks, the 25, we're almost there, the 25 of Lily Gordon, the 40 of Andrew Gorman, the 81 of Kevin Marcus, the 83 of Milo Paluga, the 10 of J.D. Brown, the 60 of Kyle Keith, the 42 of Prince Org, the 18 of O'Neill Balvin, the 28 of Eric Cordana, almost there, 5 Chester Harvey, and rounding out your field is Warren Keith, and the 70 of Audria Barnaska. So, those are the 42 drivers in today's event. 2 race their way in, and we're going to get going right here. And there's the command. And they're rolling off for the first ever KFC Developmental Cup Series race. Be back soon for the start of the race. So a lot of drivers making their first career start here today in the Zero to Racing League channel. And there are so many veterans in here. John Arndt, been in a whole bunch of series. As one of them, I'm just looking at him, he's in 3rd. But yeah, so this is Daytona, the opening race, and we have our driver missing, and it looks like the 9's having some problems. That's Aaron Park in the 9. He's going to hit pit road before the race even starts, and that is not how he would like to start off his rookie season in any race here in the Zero to Racing League channel. But anyways, we're getting going. The 7, Abby Collins, gets us green at Daytona. We'll check up on the 9 of Aaron Park soon. And off turn 4, I think Abby Collins is going to lead her first ever lap here and will be the first leader ever. You saw the 9 car get going. It looks like he had some problems just getting his car started, but he is up to speed now. As you see, the 1 of Henry Williams now go on the inside of Abby Collins for the race lead. I was going to mention, this is a series where you really want to make your name, because a lot of Cup owners will watch this series just to see how drivers do, and if a driver performs well, they can find themselves in a Cup ride if need be. We've already had a Cup driver regular get fired since the last race we've had, and that was the 21 of Philip Goldberg. Yeah, he got fired, wasn't performing well, wasn't active, and so Dejon, the owner of the team, fired him and taken it upon himself to race his own car because he couldn't find another driver. But that's a perfect example of other teams that are looking for someone, as we have 4 wide action here, but that are looking for someone who they would love to fill a car if need be. So you really want to get your name made here, as we are 4 wide in the middle of the pack right here. This is not good. 4 wide does not work out. They're bumping, they're banging. 71 goes up and they wrecked everyone. Big wreck, and they're still wrecking up front, and they're coming down, collecting everyone, just driving. The 4 wide did not work. It looks like that's the 39 of Kim Merkel, who was 4 wide in her own lane. This helps the 9 car get back on the lead lap, but out front I think Henry Williams will be our race leader. Make sure the 9, I'm pretty sure the 9 will make it through as it's way up here. Looks like, oh, the 70 is all torn up. That is Audrey Bernaska. Please tell me if I'm saying that wrong. As you see, Henry Williams is leading the pack as the 59 trying to take second. Henrietta Fitzwater is not going to have it. Henry Williams is our leader under the first caution here today on lap 3 of 20. We'll go look at the wreck. So we saw the 84 of Ruby Eston, the 39 of Kim Markle, the 71 of Jonathan Fitzwater, and the 24 of Emmanuel Hartnett go 4 wide right here. They're going to start banging right here, the 84 and 39, and then that just sends the 84 into the 71, who clips the 24. Okay, we got to slow it down even more. Clips the 24, who clips the 01 of DJ Harris, who then collects John Arndt. And from there, Tyler Merkel just turns out. You see the 84, and up here you see someone get turned. That is it looks like the 22 of Johnny Gardner gets into Lauren Martinez. And then back here, these drivers just have nowhere to go that get involved. The 47 takes a hard hit. Lucas Tran gets into Warren Keith, who started dead last. Tried to avoid it, gets clipped by them. The 70. And then I believe the 70 is going to run into someone else. Oh, is it the 38? Yeah, runs right into the back of Tyler Merkel and slides up the track, and that tears up the 70 car real bad. So we go back some more. Who did the 88 get in it? That is Jonathan Parker. He looks like he went through the grass. He's going to get... Oh, no, he'll get in it a bit. So a lot of drivers have minimum damage, not too much damage, as we see Lily Gordon as well as involved. But this is the big break for the 9 of Aaron Park. Now back with the pack. Guy's car started, as we'll be here in the middle of the pack. See what happens here. Brad Lewis. Yeah, so there's nowhere to go. Not many too hard hits, though, so I think everyone's going to be okay coming out of this. We also see John Racer go around. So I think everyone's going to be okay. Hardest hit had to be the 70 car for sure. So caution's out here on lap 3 of 20. We'll be back soon. And we are back live. See if we have pit stops. If not, we're going to fast forward. And it looks like we are. Not really fast forward, but, go away and come back so you don't sit here and watch the pace laps. Looks like just people that were involved in the wreck on back are going to hit pit road. Some minimum damage card. Yeah, a lot in the back. Makes a lot of sense. Hit pit road. Repair those tires. Get some damage. Some drivers have already retired. We can announce the 31 of Lauren Martinez, the 39 of Kim Merkel, and the 70 of Audrey Baranaska. 3 drivers who took the heaviest hits. And the 9 car is back up to speed in the back of the pack. So we'll be back soon. When we get the when to go signal, I'll sit here and watch the cars. As we come back, the 30 car Joshua Andrews has also hit the retirement home. Okay, that was kind of retirement garage. Henry Williams is your leader. The 17 of Cody Laney is second. The 59 of Henrietta Fitzwater is third. The 64 of Ryan Cassie is fourth. And the 20 is fifth. That is TJ Hanley. If I'm saying any names wrong, please correct me. In your top left, you will see your top 10. You will see your top 20. you will see your top 30. And your top 40, and then 41st, 42nd have retired. So, yep. So, we're going to go back racing. Exciting racing. We're going to restart on lap 8 of 20. That is 13 laps to go. So, not quite halfway. But if we see another wreck, that will definitely get us past halfway. Look at the cars. Get going. We are back to the green flag here at Daytona. Henry Williams gets us going in the 1 car. The 84 is ducking to the inside already, trying to get that 16 of David Richardson to come up right behind him. He's trying. You see the 20 on the outside with your pole sitter, Abby Collins. That is the 20 of T.G. Hanley in the Food Lion car. He's got a bunch of schemes, but he got rid of all of the GameStop schemes. We got a lot of slower drivers in the back, so don't expect these drivers to make up too much ground. But some of them are fast. They're stuck in the back. As you see the 17 now, Cody Laney say, I want the lead. And here comes, I believe that's the 84, the 64 of Ryan Cassie. And the 1 jumps right in front of him. And that's going to leave the 59 of Henrietta Fitzwater out to dry. And they're 3 wide behind them. Look, that's the 32 of Austin Mendez leading the inside line. And now 17 is left out to dry as the 1 jumps to the inside to help the 64. Ryan Cassie making his way up through the pack. The 32 making it 3 wide now for second. Here comes the 32 car. That is, I know I just said his name, Austin Mendez. He's got help from Tommy Turbo, Kyle Keith, and the 99 of Rocco Twyman. So this inside lane, a lot of names, new names, but a lot of fast names. The 38 is the slowest car on the racetrack right now. Most damage to him. So, but we're here. And now here comes Kyle Keith in the 60. He's moved everyone out of the way, and the 99 is just a pushing him. We got the 10 car up here. That looks like it's J.D. Brown. The 7, the 41. A lot of these drivers. And the 1 is just working his racetrack. We're on lap 10 of 20. Next time by, we'll be halfway. This 1 car of Henry Williams got to the front. He's not letting anyone pass him. Can anyone get around Henry Williams in this 1 car? I wonder. He's in his blue car this afternoon. He's got 2 schemes this season. Now here comes the 10 of J.D. Brown. It looks like he's got help from behind him. I believe it's the 83. This is, now as I say that he's going on the inside, but that's Milos Paluga with help from the 29 of Brad Lewis. As you see now, the 1, the 99, and the 60 are bumper to bumper, and this would be a great time for the 99 to jump to the inside of him right here. But no, Kyle Keith is going to jump in the inside of Rocco Twyman in the 99, and that's going to leave them out to dry. And we're halfway through the Daytona race already here in the KFC Developmental Cup Series. It looks like your whole top 20 is in this top pack as we go back just a little bit for a sec. Oh, the 29 almost slid up the track right there. But the 4 gets turned. Does he save it? Oh, the 7, the 42 comes back on track, and I think they're going to save it. What a save. That's the 4 of Carl Mendez, the 59 of Henrietta Fitzwater, Tommy Turbo, the 42, or the 26, I think, of Stephanie Garter, the 42 of Prince Urung. And now back here with the 17 as well. And here's a bunch of other drivers who were not involved in the wreck, but just not started good. And look at the 5 get a run on that 32 car. Wow, this 5 is running fast. He's got all his momentum, though, as these drivers were slowing up. As we go back to the front pack now. We're 3 wide for the race lead. Here's the 40 car of Andrew Gorham going under the 7 and the 1 car. We are 3 wide for the race lead at Daytona, and that's the 25 behind them. On the inside, Lily Gordon. That inside's where you want to go. And you see the 29 jumping to the inside. That's Brad Lewis. Brad Lewis got help. He's got the 64 in the 10 car. The 64 is driven by Ryan Cassie and J.D. Brown in the 10. And now the 25 is going on the inside of him as the 29 is trying to get under the inside of him. The 40 got room. He's going to jump to that inside. Oh, I thought that was going to be a bad idea. But Andrew Gorham is out front now here at Daytona. A lot of happening here. Rocco Twyman, I don't think we'll catch the 38 soon. The 16 is in the back. That is David Richardson, and he is running 13th. So your top 13's in this pack, as your next group of cars is about 2 seconds back. The 9 car is leading it. The car who did not get started, that is Aaron Parks. The 17 is inside of him. These drivers were up front, but the 4 almost wrecked with the 42, and they are now back here racing, trying to get back to the front, as the 47's on pit road. Lucas Tran was involved in that first wreck. And now it's calmed down for the lead, but this front pack is still 3 deep behind them. That is the 64 in second, yeah. So Kyle Keith trying to work that middle lane, it looks like. Rocco Twyman in the 99 Aaron's machine. As we're down to 6 to go here. No, my bad, 7 to go. I was thinking we were going on lap 15, but we're not. As Rocco Twyman now is on the inside. And can this second pack catch this lead pack? They're side by side. If they got single file, I'm sure they would. But they're racing here. This is for 14th. They would love to get up here. The 20, you see TG. And now we got the race for the lead. Rocco Twyman going on the inside of Andrew Gorman. And now that whole inside is one line. This whole top front runners are working together. You have about 4 drivers on the outside and everyone else is on the inside. And now, as I say that, everyone's jumping, trying to get the faster cars. The 10 stuck in the middle. That's JD Brown. It's the 64 out of nowhere now. Ryan Cassidy on the inside. He's got TG behind him. I think it's TJ. My bad. Please tell me if I'm saying that wrong. As they catch on the 38. Oh, this is going to be interesting as they catch the 38 of Tyler Merkel, a Cup regular. Does he know the best? I think he's trying to go to the outside, but he's on the outside, but there's a lot of drivers on the outside still. He's trying to go to the outside to let them go on the inside, but they have nowhere on the inside to try to go. So hopefully here they are really, that's allowing the 25 now of Lily Gordon to take the race lead. And the second pack is catching real fast. Oh no. As the 1 of Henry Williams is going to the front, as we're watching the 38 fall back through the leaders, making sure just nothing happens. 28's running all by himself. That's Eric Cordana. 38's falling back, but as we go to the front of the pack, it is the 1 of Henry Williams once again on the inside. He's got the 29 of Brad Lewis coming up. So we're 5 to go, and we're catching more lap drivers. It looks like it's John Racer and the 22 of Johnny Gardner. Sorry for that. My phone is ringing. Gonna 5 laps to go here. I'll call that person back later. And they are 3 wide back there. Henry Williams still out front. He took the lead earlier. It took several laps for someone to get around him. How many laps does it take? And that's, oh man, the 21 of John Racer and the 22 of Johnny Gardner are racing side by side. This is not good for the race leaders. All this lap traffic. This is going to really bring in the whole pack now back to the front here. As long as we don't see a wreck. Now you see the 21, 22 jump to the outside, doing the right thing. But the 1 is right there on the inside, trying to make the... He's stuck in the middle as the 25 takes the race lead. But here comes Kyle Keith back on the inside. And we got a big group of cars now in this front pack. But we got some lap drivers between them that could cause problems. There you see this is the lead pack up here. And there's a whole bunch of them now. The 4 is the last one in. And he is in 20th. So about 20 drivers right here racing. Well, now they're trying to get pushed back some. So for the race lead, the 10, the 60, and the 40. 3 to go. Kyle Keith is out front in the 60 machine. That's JD Brown. We've seen him up front almost all day, but he has not taken the race lead. The 32's back up front. That's Austin Mendez. A lot of drivers making their way back to the front with the lap drivers' help. And this 60 car would love to see a caution because that would end the race, and he would be the first ever winner in the KFC Developmental Cup Series, trying to make their names in this league. I don't know if we'll catch the 24 Lily Gordon. We're coming to 2 to go. Don't think we'll catch them as Kyle Keith gets the 2 to go signal, and they are racing real hard behind them. Can Kyle Keith finish it off in this 60 car, running Aflac all season long for 10 races? Only a 10 race series season, so you got to really make your name quick here. The 10 car is second, the 59, that is Henrietta Fetchwater. So JD Brown, Henrietta Fetchwater, and here goes the 7 to the inside for third, and here goes the 59, and we're 3 wide for second. with 2 to go. 3 wide for second. J.D. Brown stuck on the outside. Kyle Keith is mirror driving. Do they have anything to go for Kyle Keith? Will we see a last lap pass as the white flag is coming out? No caution. Just no cautions. Let's get the white flag. And now here comes the 7. She's got the run. Abby Collins, your pole sitter. Abby Collins on the inside. White flag is out. But will Abby Collins win the race? Henrietta Fitzwater's on the inside with help from Taji Hanley. And here's the 32 I was talking about, Austin Mendez. Here comes the 7 of Abby Collins. Can Abby Collins be the first ever female winner? I think she would be the first ever female winner in this series. And as well as the first KFC Developmental Cup winner. And Henrietta is second. That's 2 females, 1 and 2. And here's the 32. He's not going to have enough. Here comes the 5 of Chester Harvey. I believe a few more laps. He has been the fastest driver the last couple laps. But I don't think anyone's going to have enough for the 7 unless the 59 makes something happen here. No, Chester's going to make... No, they're 3 wide for second. But here comes the 7. Abby Collins is going to win the race at Daytona as it's a photo finish for second. And everyone else finished behind them. Exciting finish here at Daytona as the 22 and 21 still holding up some drivers. Exciting finish here. The 7 year pole sitter of Abby Collins comes out of nowhere in the final lap to take the race lead, and she'll win it here at Daytona. Names are made here, as we all know. A few drivers went a couple laps down. The 62 actually retired after that. That was Wayne Carson. So we are complete, and we will export this as the KFC Development. I can't spell. I don't know how to spell developmental. Developmental. That's way too wrong. KFC Race 1. Alright, so it's official now. Yep. So, congratulations. Pretty much where you finish is where you are in points. So, I'm not going to show points until next week. So, next week is Atlanta, though, if anyone's curious. So, thank you guys for watching. And I will be back at Atlanta. But let's go through this first. Abby Collins, Henrietta Fitzwater, Chester Harvey, Cody Laney, and the 64 of Ryan Cassidy is your top 5. The 32, Austin Mendez, Kyle Keith, David Richardson, and TJ Hanley. I think it's TJ. TJ Hanley is your top 10. Andrew Gorham, JD Brown, Henry Williams, the 83. Milos Paluga, Rocco Twyman, Tommy Turbo, Aaron Parks, the 42 of Prince Oog, and Stephanie Gardner, and then Ron Oog is your top 20. You can look through the rest, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Leave feedback, please. Of course, you know how to comment if you're in the series, and if you comment wrong, you will lose your ride. So yeah, so make sure you comment right. I'm not telling you how. You should have watched the sign up video. I'm pretty sure I said it in there. If not, look at the Cup Series and see how drivers comment there. That's how you should comment here, and if not, then that is a shame. You'll lose your ride. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and hope y'all are excited for Atlanta coming up.